Now that we have talked about the importance of having policies and procedures on your website, let's take it a step further. We are entering into the holiday season. We need to take extra precaution as business owners to discourage people from doing chargebacks. What is a chargeback? A chargeback is when a customer says that they didn't receive something that clearly shows that it was delivered to them by way of email or carrier confirmation, right? All right, so we can't wholeheartedly stop chargebacks, but what we could do is put in safeguards to protect ourselves as business owners because we need to create a paper trail. So in the previous video where we did the policies, I mentioned that just having them at the bottom of your website, right, is not enough. You can't prove to a bank that the customer read those policies. But what I will show you is a way that, again, we could safeguard ourselves and also show and prove that, yes, they did. Okay? Okay. Let's go. So here is a prime example. Covering up this is a real customer, okay? I have in place an app where a customer has to toggle that they have read and understood very important information that I need them to ensure. I need to make sure you understand. So this particular product is a memorial tribute video, okay? In there, this is what I wrote. And the app I used was OPTIS. I understand that quality photos produce the best results for a memorial tribute video. With that understanding, if grainy or blurry photos are used, no refunds are given for this service. She had to toggle this on to say, I understand. This is in the order section. If this person were to do a chargeback saying, hey, I got it, but I don't like the quality, I could go into my orders tab, and this is her order. It has her information off to the right, but I covered that up. Okay, and this is captured within the order itself. I can print this out and say to the bank, she understood that she had to submit quality photos. One of her photos was grainy, yes, but we made it work. We made it work. However, if a customer decided to do a chargeback, this is where this is going to come in handy, And I also asked certain questions like, would it be okay to show this video as proof of what I could do for other customers? And she agreed. So it's not all bad. You would just want to cover your bases. So like, even if you were recording someone out in the public, you want to gain their permission, right? This is me gaining her permission. I would love to show this on my social media. May I? Because I understand that even though this video is AI generated, it is still of your loved one. Okay. So I gained her permission, but I just wanted you to see that this information is proof that you read and understood what I needed from you, and we're still working with what you gave me. Okay, please understand this is a whole lot better than showing a bank or trying to prove to a bank that, hey, I have policies on the bottom of my website. The bank is like, okay, so we know that reading is fundamental, but how do we know she read them? Here you go. We're going to take it a step further. Okay, go to apps, then go to all recommended apps. Then click on Shopify App Store. I am going to recommend that you download 3 apps. One is called RT Terms and Conditions. Install. This is $0. Okay, this is a free app. I also want you to download another app called Fraud Control. Okay, it is also a free app. Listen, don't be upset about the 3 stars. It's okay. They only had 10 people review this. Maybe everybody don't know about it. Install it. Next, I want you to you can download this app, OPTIS Product Options and Variants. Okay, so in OPTIS, what I like about them is they do product variants. I'll do a more detailed video on this, but let's go here. We're opening the app. What this app does is it allows you to you can add like those agreements that I showed you. You can add additional product variants. especially when you are dealing with like custom items where you can have them choose from an array of t-shirt colors, for instance, or whatever. You can do price add-ons in here. So if you do a bundle deal, like you can offer your customer like graduation, when you suggest some of your products to them, and then they could do a price add-on, add a big head fan. If y'all don't know what it is, then but add a big head fan for $30. It'll let the customer click it and it'll add an extra $30 to their existing orders. Really, really a great app. That part of it is there is a fee for that part of it. It's $9.99 a month, but they're one of the cheaper apps that charge for price add-ons. All apps charge for price add-ons. That's just a little T. For this app, you want to go to option sets. So right here is for my memorial tribute video. I will run through this for you so that you can see how to set it up. So this could be for any product, whatever you need your customer. This is crucial information. I need you to understand it. So I'm going to run through it as if I'm setting that memorial tribute video information up again, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to create option set, create from scratch. They do have an option to create from a template. I just create from scratch. You can name this as pertains to the product. So I could say memorial, that I know this is for me, not for the customer, just so I know in case I create more option variants. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to click on add option. Then you choose what you want to add. So they allow you to do a text box, a number field, text area, email, and it gives you, see the examples off to the right, checkbox, drop down. We are going to do a checkbox, okay? Still, the customer is going to have to put in an effort to click the checkbox because we are going to make this a required field before she could even proceed to place this order, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put in the verbiage that I had, okay? Again, it says, I understand the quality photos produce the best products. With that understanding, if grainy or blurry photos are used, no refunds are given for the service. This is up to you. You have to provide me with quality photos. What you give me is what I'm going to use. Okay, right under that, you can say this option is required. And then you're going to come down here, and then type I understand. And OPTIS over here is letting you see what it's going to look like under your product. Okay, so again, here's what we need them to understand. This is the policy we're reinforcing. Here's an asterisk showing it is a required field. You must answer this. There's no other options. You have to understand. If not, don't even proceed, okay? So they have to go through and they have to check that. And this is going to show in their order history. You click save. The next step is you want to go back out and then choose the product that this coincides with. If it's all products, then you choose all products. Usually you would pick specific products and then it allows you to look up the product. So I would click this. I already have it on there, so I'm not going to click it, but I would click this, click add, and then I would click save. I already have it on here, so I'm not going to do that. Some of you have businesses where digital files are used. This is what's going to help here. Let me do it for that because I don't know if I have a digital file on here. Okay, so what I'm going to say is you can word this however you want to. So you just put in there what you want it to say. Make sure it is required. Make sure that the only option you have here is I understand. And here's what I said. I understand that the product I'm purchasing is a digital file and that no physical item will be shipped. I understand that my item will be emailed to me once my order is complete. Y'all, it's really that simple, okay? They have to toggle, I understand, and by doing that, it becomes part of the order, thus showing up on the order confirmation page. Thus, you have proof that the customer understood what they were purchasing. Amen. Amen. Discard. That is safeguard number 1. The second option is to have a fraud control. So let's just say a customer did a chargeback on you and you wish for them them never to order from you again. So again, I went to my apps and I clicked fraud control, and now it pops up here on the left hand side. You go to rules, create a rule, add conditions. So you can add the customer's IP address, honey, billing address, zip code. What does this mean, Tracy? This means that you can put in their email address so that if that customer attempts to order from you again from that email address, it will not go through. Shopify will block it. What I would do to enhance that, because they can always listen, if they're like me, they got 5711 emails. I have 5711 emails. Okay, so what I would do is take it a step further and add their billing address. Why? Because when they go to purchase, it is a requirement for them to put in their billing address that is tied to the payment method that they are using. So there's not a whole lot of finagling they can do there. They have to have the address. So I will plug in their address. It shows you example, billing address, zip code. Shipping address, they can change that. Okay, they can have it shipped to Timbuktu, to their auntie's house, to grandma's house, to the neighbor's house. But billing address is tied to the payment method. Cannot be changed. You can plug in the email address, sure. I would do that, and then the billing address and the billing zip code. I am going to put in my email because I am a subscriber of this. This is my email. So I'm going to say add. You can put whatever notes you want to put in. Click save. So that means any order attempts with this email address will be blocked. Same for the address. I'm not going to do that obviously because what? I'm not going to put my address up here. But this is going to be blocked. Then you can take it a step further. Go to your customer section and find them. You see Tracy Carter has ordered for me. She even subscribed for me. Honey. Click on her name and we're going to click bulk edit and then uncheck her name for that she accepts emails. We don't want her getting any more of our email blasts. You're done. Click save. I'm gonna put myself back because this is me we talking about here. When you click unsubscribe or you uncheck that, it's gonna say it's not gonna say subscribe here. I just didn't delete myself. But go in there. You can also say delete customer. That's safeguard number 2. Fraud control. All right. So yesterday we had quite a kerfuffle go on, right? I was trying to tell you about the third option and it was not downloading. So your girl tried other options and they just would not cut it and they wanted to charge. That's a no bueno. No go. So I actually reached out, girl. Listen, I actually reached out to the developers of the app and asked them why I could not download the app. I ride or die with the RT terms and conditions. And they got back to me and said they had a server issue and now we are back in the game. So here we go. I want you to go back to Shopify App Store and I want you to download RT terms and conditions. Let's try them out. I hope they working today, because they reached out to your girl. All right, here we go. RT terms and conditions. Yeah, I love this app. And did I mention it's free? Thank God. They had me looking for other apps and the other apps just won't do. No. So RT terms and conditions, I love them. Okay. Oh, look at them. They got themes now, but we're not here for that. We're here for the terms and conditions box. Customize. Terms and conditions is disabled. Let's enable it and save. Okay. Next. Okay. We got to do it on an online thing. So you got to make sure it's toggled on your online store. It is. So click save. Come on back. Next. X out of that. We need to set it up. Okay. So to set it up, here we go. Okay. So checkbox message. It's over here. It's going to let you preview what it's going to look like. And it's up to you how many links you want it to have here. But like I said, either way, the customer has to check mark it. An action they have to take at checkout to say that they've read and agreed to it. Now, whether they did or not, I mean, that's on them. But when it comes to possible chargebacks and you being able to prove that they did, I'm going to show you. We're going to walk through that. So I have read and agreed with the terms and conditions, okay? And if they don't and they still try to proceed to check out, it's going to pop up. Please agree to the terms and conditions before making a purchase. It's very important, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. Okay. Okay. You could put that there. It's up to you. It's fine. But here's where we add our links. So, again, you got to enable it on the website. You can change how this reads. You can say, I have read and agreed with. I have read and understood. I have read, understood, and agreed upon all of that. Please agree to the terms and conditions before making a purchase. This is going to show if they proceed to try to check out and they didn't click this button. And this right here is like a little floater that'll show up here like that before purchasing. Okay, that's up to you. You can toggle on or off. That's up to you. Personal preference. Here we are going to add the links. Add link. We're going to click on it. Okay, and then we're going to name it. You can say terms of service. Okay, you can say you want it to open in a new window, a same window, or a pop-up. It's up to you. And then you want to put the URL of the policy. Now, this one actually looks like, let's see. Okay, so they already did the terms of service here. So I am going to change this. We're going to copy this hyperlink, come back here, and paste this URL. We're going to change this to terms of service. That's one link. And then the next link will be refund policy. We're going to come to our website and we're going to grab that one. And then you can minimize that. Okay. You can also, and then the second one or third one actually, we're going to call shipping policy. And we're going to go to our website and get that. Boom. So checkbox is optional. Heck no. Add the consent date to the order details. Please make sure this is checked. This is very important and the whole reason why I'm showing this app to you. Okay, and I'm going to demonstrate it. I can show you better than I could tell you, honey. All right, and so previews over here. All right, this is bare minimum. I mean, you can change the style if you want. You could do a check mark or you could do the toggle. I usually like the toggle, but we'll go with the check mark for now. You could change the color of it. It's up to you, okay? But I'm going to leave it as is. That's bare minimum. We just need to set up, right? Now that we have set it up, and you can add anything else you want. You can add everything you want them to understand right here. So your refund policy, shipping policy, those are the things that's going to tell them, hey, we put in 3 safeguards. 3. So let's go ahead and save and run it through. I'm actually going to do a demonstration for, it wants me to confirm that I see it at checkout, but I want to do a demonstration so you can see how it shows in the order page. All right, so I'm just going to order a t-shirt. I'm going to choose the one I just made free. And so I do have a cart note checkout. See this, y'all? It is saying you must agree to the terms and conditions before purchasing. It will not let the customer proceed until they do that. I'm going to proceed with the checkout process, and then I'm going to show you how it shows in the customer order section. And this is what you can show to the bank when it comes to chargebacks. All right, and so here we go. I ended up changing the product because I wanted you to also see the OPTIS in play. From your dashboard, go to orders and then click on the person you want to see. Number 1, under additional details, it says that the customer agreed to the terms on Wednesday, October 22nd, right? That's number 1. Number 2, you also had that double whammy that says, I understand the quality photos are best results for a memorial tribute. Or for those who sell digital products, you would say, I understand that I am not getting a physical product. This product will be emailed to me. They have to click I understand. It shows in the order detail section. This can be printed. Go to print order page. If this customer decided to do a chargeback on me, this is my rebuttal to the bank. Okay, she agreed to it in two different places. She understood what she was purchasing. Do y'all understand that? So if the bank just so happens to still not side with you, then you go into the fraud control and boop, goodbye. I don't want you buying from me ever again. Y'all show me some love in the comments and let me know if you're adding this to your store today. All right? See you next time.